it's fair to say it is a very windy morning at the Montebello Island Group in Western Australia. But with me, I have Lloyd Lyons from Tackle World Country, Geraldton. And Lloyd, you are a self-confessed soft plastics junkie, aren't you?
Yes, I'm addicted, Paul.
You love it. Now, do you ever use bait, or is it plastics all the way?
Bait equals burley in my books. Bring bait on, it goes straight over side for burley.
Sensational. I love the plastics fishing too, of course. Lloyd, are you going to show me a few tips today that might catch me a few more fish?
I hope so. I hope this wind backs down a bit so we can get some plastic action. And yeah.
Get into it. Well, I just hope at this stage my hat doesn't blow off, because I only bought one. It's fairly windy here, but it's all good. Gotcha. Oh, that's a good fish, this one. Oh, and Lloyd, that was just the slightest little touch.
Yeah.
And look at that.
Like a brim bite?
Yeah, it's just like a brim bite.
Right. They're sitting right on hard against that ledge, then, aren't
And
they?
that, I have no idea, but I'm going to say it's a cod of some description, maybe a wire cod, or a gold spot cod, or another cod,
Honeycomb.
or a honeycomb cod.
Oh, that was
I love a violet crumble, but I can't see the chocolate. That's a bit rude. Isn't it pretty? And if I'm catching these guys, I'm pretty happy, because I'm sure they will inhabit the same sort of areas that coral trout will, and that would be the ultimate, a beautiful trout for dinner. Pretty fish, and even though the conditions are quite horrible, as you can see, the fishing's still pretty good. I think that gives a pretty good idea of just how good this Montebello Island Group is. I'll let this guy go. Thanks, Mr. Cod.
Oh yeah. Yep, this is a good fish. Right on, that bombing.
Well done, mate.
It's coming at us.
Whoa!
Oh, that's a good fish.
That's a good fish. Nice, mate.
Back down on
Whoa!
him, please, Matty.
Back if we can. That is a good fish.
That's a good fish.
Matt Gates from Exmouth Tackle World is driving this boat. And he said, oh, looks like some bombies there. Just jig them over the back, boys. And Lloyd, it wasn't in the water very long, was it?
No, it wasn't.
This is a serious fish, mate.
I just cast ahead of the drift, Paul.
Yep.
Dropped down, gave it one tweak, and she was all on, baby.
Bang, now we're backing into a fair sea
We
here.
are.
But I think, Lloyd, if I was a betting man, I'd say you have just turned this fish and it's come into your favour.
I have.
But you've never got him. Do you get him up?
He's got some weight, some serious weight. I hope it's not a cod.
Oh, hey, I'll be happy with a cod, because if it is, it's a big one. And I'm tipping they're fairly tasty, mate. And how good is this? Fishing soft plastics. Just look at the bend in that stick and the fun of being able to see an area and specifically cast, Lloyd,
Yep.
to where you think there's fish. And I just got a glimpse of your fish.
Right. And remember, be careful with these graphite rods not to go too much more of that angle.
Yep.
When you've got a nice wavy fish on with a lock drag.
Well, you know what? I don't think you could increase the angle if you tried, mate, because you're a fairly big, strong boy, but this thing's giving you heaps.
It is, mate, it is, but here it comes.
Lloyd, do you know where the lip grip is?
Right there in that corner pocket, Paul.
Oh, got it. Good man. Oh, look at that fish.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the size of him.
Now, this is an important stage. Back your drag up. He's not going to do you.
Yep.
So back your drag off. Let him take a run if he needs to.
Oh, look at that fish. That's
I'm going to step back, Paul.
I'm going to struggle here, mate.
I haven't got much drag on him, so...
Well, the good news is I've got a lip grip on him, Lloyd. So
No worries, mate.
That makes you an official legend in my book, because you are the man.
Thank you, mate.
I'd give you the high five, but my hands are busy now. I've got to ask the question. Have you ever caught a Chinaman?
Only once.
Was
And that's the other day with you, mate. I come to the Monties for one of these on the light spin. Done it. Thank you very much.
That is just gold, and as my mate would say, that is a good sized big one. And Lloyd, I've got to say, look at that plastic there. Absolutely engulfed the flick bait. What a pretty, pretty fish. And that fish gave you one of the best angling fights I reckon you ever hoped for.
Yeah, I've caught a lot of fish on light gear and on plastics, and I reckon that's up there with top 5 fighting fish of my catching career.
Now, Lloyd, if I was on the east coast of Australia, I would not eat this fish, because ciguatera poisoning is a big, big deal, with fish eating coral and passing on the poison. But in Western Australia, you don't seem to get ciguatera.
No, I haven't heard of it.
That's insane. Well, you know what? It's your lucky day, mate. Ciguatera or not, you reckon
Put him back.
Let him go?
Sure do, Paul.
Mate, I'm so impressed with that fish you caught. Oh, just give him a little swim. And make sure you always put your hand through there, because if they kick real hard, like this guy, he's going to go. They kick real hard. You don't want to lose your bits. And there you go, dude. Away you go. There he goes, kicking off just sensationally. How cool is that as he just swum away, big fat paddle tail going, adios, Lloyd. I'm not a big fan of you, Lloyd, because you hooked me, but I am. Righto, man.
Thank you, Paul. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. Gatesy.
We are tangled.
We are.
That's all right, I'll just wind very slowly.
It's got to be one way or the other.
Hang on, I'll tell you what we'll try. You stay there. I'm going to give you a bit of a cuddle, Lloyd.
Right, mate.
Go up, that's it, and we're off. Well done, mate. You always get it wrong the first time, eh?
Yep. I don't know what this is, but I'm giving it plenty of stick. Oh, it's got a lot of head shakes. Took a bit of line at the start.
Oh, there it is. I see it. It went hard. I saw a white flank, mate. Oh,
Spangly.
it's a beautiful spangled emperor.
Now,
Isn't it?
back him off a little bit as it comes up.
Isn't it pretty? These are great fish, aren't they?
Oh, they're the best fighting fish.
Now, I assume the answer is no, but do you get these down at Geraldton?
We do. We get them out of Brollers.
Oh, really?
They do, yeah. On the northern islands of the Brollers, obviously, because it's closer to the tropics.
Yep. Okay, just bring him up to me, mate.
I'll just walk back.
Gee, they're beautiful fish. I'm just going to swing him straight over and in. Mate, what a cracker. Hang on to your beautiful fish.
Thank you, Paul.
Isn't that gorgeous? Now, do many people eat these fish?
I don't think so. A lot of them get put back.
Yep.
I think if you're dying for a feed, you'd eat one.
Yep.
But there's a lot better fish out there with the trout and whatnot that you catch in the
Now,
same
that's
area.
interesting too. Look at that, he's actually whacked his scon on a rock.
He did.
And he was that keen to get away. And that's not a big spangled emperor, but he still went hard, didn't he?
That's right. That's right.
Good work, mate. We'll get that hook out and we'll put him back.
No worries.
Probably worth noting at this time, I've changed to a Yo-Zuri minnow. Lloyd is absolutely braining them on the soft plastics. Me, I wasn't doing so hot. I just love the idea of throwing a Yo-Zuri minnow into those rocks and getting that gold flash working along the side. Bit of variety, and also maybe a much better chance we can actually keep a fish on and get him out of the rocks because I'm not down so low. I've re-rigged 4,652 times and it was starting to get a little taxing. Isn't it, Lloyd?
It was.
So let's see what the old crystal minnow can do in a deep diver. I'm sure there's a big fish here with its name on it. Yes, gotcha. Oh, whatever you are, and your mate behind you. There's a heap of bait there. Oh, nice. Very happy with that. Thank you for coming.
Well done, Paul. Venus tuskfish, eh?
Beautiful Venus tuskfish. The old Yo-Zuri 3D minnow, and two of his mates are following up behind. That is one pretty fish. Now the difference between a Venus tuskfish and a bald chin groper, which looks almost identical, is that the old bald chin groper has a big white chin just under there. That is pretty special on a lure. Got to be happy with that. Oh, look at him behind it. Look at that. What do we got there? Oh, Squid, look at the size of him. Oh, he's got my lure. Have I got him on though? Oh, Lloyd, if you can just keep him amused with this lure, I'm going to get a squid jig very quickly because that is too good. Too cool for school.
And I think he's hooked.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay, in the time you've kept him busy, I've managed to get a squid jig on.
Get it out there.
And I've cast it nowhere near where the squid are, so I'm doing well. Here we go, still looking, there we go. Now I've got a squid jig near him. Oh, he's got that lure, has he?
He wants that Yozuri more than he wants a squid jig, Paul.
Well, the squid jig is Yozuri as well. He's just got to learn what's going on. Oh, yeah, let's just untangle ourselves here. Is he on it?
No, he's let go now.
Okay.
Okay, now I can...
Just hold him there. There you go, dude. Eat that. Okay, he's turned on it, and he's got it, and I've got him. That is so good. How's the size of him too? Look at him wrapped up in that. And Zane Grey invented the switch bait in the 1920s, I believe. Now, there's a beautiful bit of switching there. We switched him off the if you don't mind. We switched him off the 3D minnow. Michael, my cameraman, why are you disappearing into the cabin? Switched him off the 3D minnow onto the beautiful Yozuri jig, and he is a monstrous squid. And I'll see if I can get him up without any ink, because I'm not a fan of ink. Now, Michael, you should be up close and personal to see this. Ah! There we go. That is a beautiful cephalopod. And he's about to squirt. Oh, he's run out of squirt juice. And the old Yozuri squid jig did the job. Oh, we might even go in, see if we can find a few more of them, because that is too cool for school. Well done, Lloyd. Got him on! Oh, look, there's a whole pack of them. Okay. Matty, I reckon if you back up just a little bit for me.
Yep.
What I'm going to do is try and get this squid in the bucket, and then I'm going to use the ink to locate the others, because that's where his mates are. So you come here, mister, and don't squirt my cameraman, because he's not a fan. Or me, by the way. As Michael disappears into the cabin, I just love it. Go on. Oh no!
Yeah, there's one right there.
Just there?
No, you're right there in front of you.
Here he goes. Oh. There he's on it. Oh, there's two on it. And he's got it.
There's three on it.
I was trying to protect my poor camera, and look at me. This is just wrong town, the squid. Now, this guy has done nothing at all, so watch yourself, mate, because and this is a good size, big one too.
He's lining us up, mate.
I can't get away from him. There we go. Now I've got his measure. Squirt that ink, baby. Straight in the bucket. Oh! Ah! All the fun of the fair. Is there more squid out there? Oh, the things we do. That's why we're dark-coloured shirts now, because you can't see all the squid ink. But when have you had this much fun, Leroy, when you went on a boat?
Never, mate.
That's just his squidding name. We only use that when the calamari are here. Oh! Oh, that was a fish. Oh!
Tighten the drag up, Paulie. Is that on the squid jig?
Yes, it is.
That is on the squid jig.
Yes, it is.
You might want to back down on that, mate.
I can't go too hard because I've only got... Oh, he's gone. Now, I need to show you something, because I can almost guarantee that when I bring this squid jig in, all my barbs will... Oh, I was on again then. Something just ate it.
I'm getting right.
When I bring this squid jig in, I bet you all my barbs are straightened. And there you go.
There you go, mate.
That's what happens when you hook a very large fish on your squid jig. That is just wrong. My prong is wrong. Oh, come on. Gotcha. Oh, he's let go of it again. Come on, eat it. That's 3 times. Come on.
Fine. I got him.
Got him?
Yep.
That's all we want.
Good fish, you better back down.
How good's that? I got hit by Spanglies 3 times. They hit the lure, dropped it, hit the lure, dropped it, and then Lloyd Lancelot.
Just dropped the plastic right beside where you were getting hit, Paul. Thanks for setting them up for me, mate.
I try to do my best for my friends.
You set them up, I'll knock them down, eh?
All good. There's a beautiful fish out the back there, mate. Aren't they great fish?
They fight. They're well above their weight class.
They certainly do.
Nice,
And I actually did you a great big favour too. You know why? I got him right away from the rocks
Thank
for you.
you very much.
Before you actually had a chance to put a lure at him. So he's a beautiful fish, and you've got his measure now, mate.
I think so.
That's a good sized fish. I'll see if I can just lead him over slowly. There he is, what a cracker fish. And I'll just pull him up and straight over the side. And that is a stunning way to end a morning session at the Montebello Island Group. Well, you've done well today, mate. That Chinaman you caught, one of the best captures of any fish I've seen for a long time. And I've also got to say, these Spanglies, I reckon the plastics, mate, you're doing a good job with them, aren't you?
Yep, I am, Paul, and they are a great fish to catch on the plastics.
Now, if people want to talk to you about the Montebello Group or any fishing in Western Australia, where do they find you?
They can find me at Tackle World Country. That's in Geraldton, 20 Anzac Terrace, just around the corner from McDonald's.
Sensational. I've been to Geraldton. I drove through in the middle of the night heading up this way. And I've also got to thank my very good friends at Cobra Marine. This beautiful vessel, including the 300 horsepower E-Tech, just sweet. And don't forget blue juice, because we're going back for a roast dinner tonight and I'm fairly excited.
I'm excited too, Paul.
I love your work, mate, and I love your Chinaman.
Thank you.